Recurrent miscarriages can have various underlying causes, and they often result from a combination of factors. There are 6 factors that contribute to recurrent miscarriages. The first factor is genetic abnormalities. There can be chromosomal defects in the embryo or the pregnancy. There can also be chromosomal or gene defects in either the mother or the father, leading to miscarriages. Genetic defects contribute to only 2% of recurrent miscarriages. The second factor is hormonal imbalances. Problems with hormones such as thyroid disorders or polycystic ovarian syndrome or PCOS is responsible for 17% of recurrent miscarriages. The third factor is uterine abnormalities. These include congenital anomalies of the uterus like septate, bicornuate or unicornuate uterus. Acquired issues with the uterus like fibroids, adenomyosis and polyps can also increase the risk of recurrent miscarriages, contributing to 10% of the cases. The fourth factor is autoimmune and thrombophiliac disorders, which are responsible for 20% of the cases of recurrent miscarriages. Conditions like antiphospholipid syndrome, lupus, and rarely congenital thrombophilias like MTHFR gene deficiency, factor V Leiden deficiency can lead to recurrent miscarriages. The fifth factor is infections. Certain infections such as untreated chlamydia or recurrent bacterial vaginosis can contribute to miscarriages, but infection is rarely a cause for recurrent miscarriages. And the sixth factor is metabolic disorders like uncontrolled diabetes and hypertension, which can cause recurrent miscarriages. Now, apart from this, there are certain factors that predispose to miscarriages, and these are lifestyle factors like smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, obesity, which can increase the risk of miscarriage. Apart from this, advanced maternal age also tends to increase the risk of miscarriage, and environmental factors like exposure to toxins or radiation may also be a factor. However, in spite of all these causative factors, in almost 50% of cases of recurrent miscarriages, the underlying cause cannot be found out, and these are labeled as unexplained recurrent miscarriages. Now it has been understood that in these so-called unexplained cases, the underlying cause is allo-immune disorder, meaning an immune reaction by the mother's body against the developing embryo or the pregnancy. It is essential to determine the specific cause of miscarriages, as treatment options can vary depending on the underlying factors. It is also important to remember that sometimes some of all the above factors may coexist.